Welcome to your daily tea. This is your energetic temperature check for the day. Taking a look at what's brewing beneath the surface, what's shifting in the collective, and what awareness might help you move through the day just a little more consciously. Welcome in, take a seat. Let's see what's brewing. Everybody go ahead and take a deep breath. Good, go. The death card. Renewal. All right. Let's look at the overall energy today. Let's look at what's shifting beneath the surface. Let's look at any challenge you might have with that shift. And the advice. All right, on the bottom of the deck in the subconscious, and as I said that, it was 111 on the clock. The sun. Energy of awakening, enlightenment, light, power. So there's light coming from within. You may not be able to see it yet, but there is an activation coming through for you. And the overall energy today, Ace of Cups, okay. This is a new beginning that is of the emotional realm, right? So for some of you, there could be some new love, or maybe a new hobby, something that you love to do. Something comes into your awareness today that is a new and that feels good. I love that this is the overall energy. The shift, we've got the Knight of Pentacles. So there could be an offer here. Knight of Pentacles for the shift. Yeah, there could be some kind of offer or stability. This is the slow and steady approach to achieving goals. It's a card of being practical, working hard, but it does suggest a need for patience and diligence and commitment to long-term plans rather than immediate flashy results. The Knight is reliable and trustworthy and methodical and focuses on duty and financial security and careful planning. So the shift here is in, and if this is some kind of new love or relationship, this is saying to go slow and steady. I feel like that might be for some of you, or for a newer relationship. And then the challenge here could be in accepting this offer. We got the Knight of Cups, which is like Prince and Knight in Shining Armor type energy. It's like an energy of charm and heart-led action. The Knights are messengers, and they bring invitations or proposals, or Knight of Cups also encourages you to follow your intuition and your artistic passions. Upright, he usually signifies like being swept off your feet. And so the challenge with the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups is not to rush into anything at this time, but to move slow and steady. And the reason being, we got the Seven of Wands in reverse. There could be some overwhelm. Be careful about lowering your standards or experiencing self-doubt, especially under pressure. This advice wants you to be careful about like overextending yourself, and suggests like letting go of unnecessary battles. There's a feeling of overwhelm here, of exhaustion. Some of you, there could be an energy of defensiveness. If this is a love situation, we're gonna get some more cards. We're gonna go a little deeper. I'm curious now what this, but just be aware that you may be a little defensive, and this could have to do with your past, with your heart. So a good time to step back, reevaluate, and for some of you, it may be time to stop fighting a losing battle. You could be in your head, or just have too much responsibilities or opponents here. And self-doubt or like a lack of conviction will make it hard to stand up for yourself. But the Seven of Wands reverse reminds you you don't have to fight every battle, and that true strength can mean choosing to walk away or seeking support. Let's see what else comes up. What else does this collective need to know? We got the Four of Wands in reverse with the Eight of Wands in reverse. Some of you, this could be someone from your past trying to come back. And the Eight of Wands wants you to be careful moving forward or to fall back. Don't forget to trust your intuition. We got the Moon in reverse. There's some secrets or something isn't being revealed, but you can still trust in yourself. Page of Cups is intuition. The Moon in reverse. Interesting. Yeah, this could be someone from your past that's coming up. For this reading feels very specific to someone. I know this is supposed to be a collective, but I think that you're gonna know if this is for you. Yeah, it feels like there's a lack of harmony or some kind of instability, or some kind of tension within personal relationships or at home. It suggests that feelings of insecurity or unsupportive environments could be hindering joy, progress. It can also point to a need for a deeper commitment. But with the Eight of Wands and the Moon, it feels like there's been a lack of commitment or some kind of immaturity or tension. If this is career, which for some of you it could be with this Knight of Pentacles, there could be a lack of appreciation or just kind of a chaotic workplace. In general, this is a feeling like that goal is not bringing in the expected happiness, or there's a need to reevaluate the foundation of a situation. And these cards also would focus on a need to build some internal stability rather than like relying on external validation. And there's a need here to address some root causes of this instability. And the Moon reversed, there is some fear being released here. You could be stepping into, especially with the Sun here, a period where you're going to be able to uncover some hidden truths, to lift some illusions. And even though there may be some confusion or some anxiety, you're beginning to see a situation more clearly. This feels like overcoming confusion, navigating within complex emotions, breaking through mental blocks. This is a shift from allowing fear to paralyze you towards recognizing and confronting it. Information that was hidden or confusing is coming to light here. There's illusions being shattered, and this is going to allow for a much clearer understanding of a situation. Proper planning prevents poor performance. I love when these two come out together. This is the master creator energy. Three of Pentacles with the Two of Wands is planning, preparing, getting it done. So, and what are we getting done? To me, it feels like this shift from the shift within, the seeking out of the root cause, and this will bring a new emotional beginning for sure. This will bring liberation, freedom from suffering, joy. You actually, it feels like you actually doing what you came here to Earth in this body to do. I'm gonna get one more or two or three. Look at, there's the Sun again. Yeah, you're being activated here. There's awareness, there's light coming to the situation. We got the King of Cups in reverse with the Devil in reverse. So there's things being exposed around this King of Cups. Could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Doesn't have to be. But the King of Cups in reverse with the Devil reversed. You're breaking free from some emotional manipulation or some kind of toxic dependency or self-destructive patterns. And I think it all, at the end of the day, is going to boil down to those self-destructive patterns. Sure, you may be dealing with someone that is emotionally manipulative, but if we are creating our reality, right, and or accepting things that are less than what we should, or so on and so forth, it all stems from within. And so when we balance the internal, and this is why I'm so adamant about energy work, this is exactly what we are doing and will be doing in the inner alchemy circle. But you may have been caught in a situation or a relationship that was controlling or draining, and you're in the process of reclaiming your emotional power, even if that process is difficult. King of Cups reversed is the manipulator. It's the unstable emotions. This represents someone or a part of yourself who's emotionally manipulative, moody, or using their emotional intelligence for selfish reasons. It can be someone that seems calm on the surface but is actually like pretty volatile underneath. And the Devil reverse is breaking free from releasing control. It's a loosening of the chains, whatever those chains are. Addiction, obsession, toxic attachments. The negative influence is losing its power, but it's gonna require some conscious effort to walk away. And thankfully, you're being given that light. You're being given that awareness. So together, this is like a breaking point where if this isn't a relationship, you might realize that someone's trying to take advantage of you, that there might be some kind of emotional games. But you're finding the strength to end that toxic cycle. You're learning to reclaim your emotional anatomy, moving from a state of being emotionally manipulated or controlled by another, or by your own insecurities, which very well, like I said, may be the case, and or both, right? To regain control of your own emotional state, right? You're ending some kind of codependent relationship, whether this is with yourself or another. You also could be facing some hidden addictions, confronting an unhealthy coping mechanism like escapism or alcohol, or even like unhealthy sexual habits, things that have been hidden and they're now being brought right into the light, right? There's literally no escaping them at this point. The light is shining too bright. I'm just looking for a card to wrap this up. Oh, you know what? We'll use this deck I have right here. Get a couple of words of advice to wrap this up. A wish upon a star will soon come true. So something you've been hoping for, or something maybe that you literally wished for, is coming in for you. It will soon come true. Let's see another one for this collective, or 3. Thank you guys, by the way, for liking, sharing, commenting. It really does help. I appreciate it. We got your destiny is intertwined with the stars. So there may be something in the astrology currently that could help you, point you in a direction. But I think really at the end of the day, you got this. Like, there's enough light, there's enough awareness coming in. It may take for you to take a different perspective, to notice, to recognize, to understand this attachment. But make sure that you're staying positive, not focus too much on what's been lost or spilled, but instead pull your attention back to what you do have, the cups that are upright. You'll be surprised at what happens. And this is a taking back of your power, right? We're not going to allow what has been spilled. We're not going to cry over spilled milk here. Instead, we're taking our power back, Ace of Wands, and we're nourishing ourselves. This is the offer from Spirit, right? You are the magician, but you got to step into your will. You gotta realize your power here, and this is your opportunity to do so. We got, speaking of, a hidden power within you is awakening. Embrace it. And last but not least, we got a chance encounter will bring you great fortune. Love it. Love you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for all the likes and shares. As always, take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and move through your day with a little more intention. I'll see you in the next Daily Tea.